to meet you at long last. I am a big fan of yours and have read your electronic magazine articles since the very first issue. So as I said again, it's a pleasure to meet you at long last.
Well, I've been listening to your music, so it's fair.
That's how old I really am.
Fair exchange. Hey, you know, part of the reason why I write this stuff is so that people can have more fun making the music anyway, and then I get to listen to it. So it's very selfish, actually.
But thanks to you, the electronic life has been much easier for me. So thank you.
Cool. Thank you. So you're into the 11 rack, huh?
I'm into the 11 rack. Yeah, I love the sounds.
I have to tell you an 11 rack story.
Okay, please do.
We did a pro review on Harmony Central of the 11 rack, and our pro review is like a forum-based review, so people can participate and offer suggestions, and the manufacturer can go in. So 11 rack came out. I did this review, and people were saying like, "Hey, you know, it'd be really cool if, you know what?" And I had my own personal thing, which was you got to put in a parametric at the output. You got to give me a parametric state so I can notch out some of that fizz, that happens. And so the guys from Avid were taking notes. They were taking notes, and that expansion pack could probably just as easily be called the Harmony Central Pro Review expansion pack.
Thank you.
Because that's all things people suggested.
It would be a whole different ballgame without it. I mean, it would still be good, but with the expansion pack,
Okay, so here's my two big amp sim tips for today.
Okay.
Put a de-esser in front of it, a vocal de-esser.
Okay.
And then when you hit it hard and you're having those high frequencies, they're attenuated, so you don't end up distorting those really high frequencies and getting those unpleasant types of high frequency sounds.
Okay.
You know how when you pull back the tone control on your guitar, it sounds rounder?
Right.
The de-esser does that like automatically.
Oh, really?
So that's a huge, try it. You'll flip out. It makes it sound so much creamier.
I shall. Ooh, I can't wait.
Yeah. And then the other trick that I do is, for some reason, a lot of amp sims have what I call the annoying frequency. You know what I mean?
I know exactly.
You know exactly what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean.
And so here's what you do. You put a parametric after the sim. You boost the living crap out of it, okay? A narrow boost, and you sweep until you find that annoying frequency. And you'll hear it because it gets really broken up and really bad and stuff. And then you just take that and then you reverse the gain so you notch it out at that frequency. And it just makes it so much better.
I shall do that. You heard that.
The other thing I really like to do is, with modeling, okay, so they stick the mic in front of the amp. Do you know anybody who listens to an amp by putting their ear up next to the speaker? And if you do, they need help. Right?
Yeah, I would think so.
I always like to make an environment for the amplifier, a lot of these things have like air controls or like NI, you like guitar rig, it's got the control section center, you can change the micings and things like that.
Yes.
Well, the other thing you can do is add like maybe 4 or 5 really short delays afterwards, like 10 milliseconds, 13 I use prime numbers, so it's like 7 milliseconds, 13 milliseconds, what's the next one, 17, so they don't resonate, there's no resonance, and so you get these little, and it's just like being in a room where you're getting all these little reflections. So it sounds like you're playing in a room, and you only need 4 or 5 short delays to do that. So put the de-esser in front, the parametric and the delays afterward, and you will have a revelatory time with your amp sim.
And there it is.
So, anything else?
This should go off. You guys don't want to hear this.